What up, everybody? Welcome to Master Key Monday Season 2. 1 plus 1. That's right, Season 2 of Master Key Mondays. We in the building, baby. Let's get to it. Today, what we're going to talk about is you do not need the whole pie to sit at the table. So you say, Kay, what do you mean? So what I mean is by not having to have the whole pie to sit at the table is that you need to just have a slice, have one or the other, have a seller, have a buyer. You need to bring something to the table in order to eat. So if you're a new real estate investor, I'm going to give you 2 quick tips, and these are going to be so blatant. I mean, so just basic tips. You're gonna be like, whoa, why didn't I think about that? Here are your tips. Tip number 1. All right, y'all ready for this? It's a secret. Tip number 1, find buyers.
To know what? Just find buyers.
From now on, if you're just starting off in this business, your main objective is to do one thing. That's find buyers. That's it. Don't worry about seller leads. Don't worry about fix and flipping. Don't worry about rehabbing. Don't worry about subject to. Don't worry about nothing but finding buyers.
And I need you to get ready for this. Tip number 2 is a secret tip.
Find sellers.
Find sellers.
So listen, if you're one of those people that's gonna lock in and you're gonna find sellers, don't worry about buyers. Don't worry about closing attorney. Don't worry about if it's raining. Don't worry about if it's sunshine. Don't worry about how many pieces you got. Don't worry about none of that. Just find sellers.
That's all you focus on, finding sellers.
The reason this information is so key, why this is such a master key, is because when you're starting in this business, if you have buyers, all you have to do is link with people who have sellers. There are a lot of times out there where people have properties that they want to sell, but they don't have any buyers for them. Vice versa. A lot of times there are people out here who just started real estate, who start marketing, cold calling, and they're finding sellers. But you know what? They don't have buyers. That's where you come in. See, the thing is that what you like to do is you like to fill in the gaps. If another wholesaler comes to you and they say, hey, I have a deal, man, but I have trouble finding a buyer for it, well, ding, ding, in your head, man, I got buyers. Why do you have buyers? Because you sat down and you focused on the one thing, which was getting buyers. Vice versa. If somebody comes to you and they say, hey, man, I got buyers, man, if you have any deals you'd like to do a JV on or a co-wholesale on, let me know. Ding, ding, ding. Man, listen, man, I have these deals. I've been marketing for these deals, but I just so happen to not have any buyers. Maybe one of your buyers will like one of these deals. Boom. At this point, what you then do is you two come together, you put together what we like to call a JV agreement or a co-wholesale agreement or a fee agreement. Understand this business. You have to get creative. You have to understand you don't need everything, but you got to use what you got. So if my man has a buyer and young lady has a seller, y'all come together. If y'all both have a slice, let's create a pie. And let's sell that pie for a $5,000 assignment fee and split that at closing $2,500 a piece, and let's eat.